So I'm sitting here in my living room editing the video from last weekend. I'm usually about a week behind, or a little bit more in this case. It's Monday now. Been going to this small local lake, super low pressure. There's hardly ever any boats out there. You can catch a lot of numbers of fish on the right day, I guess. Seems like I haven't really been catching the quality fish there, but I've been putting fish in the boat, so I shouldn't complain too much. But you know, it's Florida. One has certain expectations here. Expectations breed disappointment. So I'm trying to just go and do my thing and catch some fish and enjoy it, and not have to deal with the super high pressure and the bass boats flying around everywhere and the gigantic water that I can only cover a very teeny portion of. So this has been pretty fun for me. Doing things the way that I like to do them, because these fish don't see a lot of baits, so you get to throw stuff at them and they'll just eat it. Kind of cool. Anyway, check it out. See you guys back in a bit. That's a fish. That's another small one. Chill out, dog. I'll get you out of here right quick. Ow. His pads are actually kind of sharp. Alright, I guess I'm going to need the pliers because he's got a pretty small mouth. Dink bite's on fire again. There's one under the dock. Another small one. Got him skipping right up under that dock. Just up under the edge. Oop. Tiny ones. That's what's been going on. There's probably a little school of those sitting out there. Keep getting little bites. I was starting to think it was just bluegill. But it's just dudes like that. There's one. Chill, dude. There we go. Come on now. Don't hook me. Unhook you. Get you back. So it's all about the dinks again today. Lots and lots of dinks. That's the biggest one of the day so far. Pounder. Yeah. Good little fish. Feels like a decent fish. Maybe. No, just had a lot of grass on it. Oh, that is a gator. Yep, gator. Decent sized gator too. So today turned out to be a really late start. It's like after 11 o'clock right now. The wind is already blowing pretty well. If you know Florida at all, you know as the day goes on, the wind usually just gets stronger and stronger. So I'm moving straight to the wind-blown side of the lake because that's where I caught the most and the biggest fish yesterday. Something just jumped behind me actually. Or not yesterday, last weekend during the same conditions. It was the same kind of deal. Wasn't quite as windy yesterday. The wind actually kind of died off around midday for a little while, and then it picked back up a little bit towards the end of my excursion yesterday. But when I got here this morning, it was already blowing probably about 10 to 12. So that might turn the bite on the opposite side of the lake. That is what happened last time. I found some concentrated patches of vegetation, and there was a little pod running around in there, and they were pretty aggressive. So see what happens here. That is a big old mudfish. That was a big old mudfish. Good Lord. That was a big mudfish. I am really glad that I didn't actually full-blown hook him, because I would not have wanted to deal with that. That was like a 5, 6 probably pound mudfish. I'm good on that. I'm real good on that. That's a good fish. Well, it's not a terrible fish. Hey, we got one. Camera's on. Cool. Oh, don't hook me, buddy, please. Small one. Small one. So this could, yeah, hold still, bud. They're all about this size. I want to find some good fish, man. watched him run after it and eat it. Watched him eat it right next to the boat. Cool. Wow, that was great. How'd you learn to cast so great? So there you have it. This ended up being a weekend where the dink bite was on fire. Kind of reminded me of being back home up in the Panhandle. So those quality fish eluded me all weekend. It wasn't that big of a deal, I guess. It was fun. I was out catching fish, doing my thing. The swim bait and the stick bait were pretty much the deal. So one thing that I wanted to talk about, it's been kind of in the back of my head here and there, and it was funny because I heard another dude talk about it, not really talk about it, but I just, talking about his bait color preferences. He's here in Florida, and, he was talking about more natural colors. And the stigma is generally that we throw dark stuff, we throw June bug, we throw black and blue, we throw Okeechobee craw, we throw all these colors that are dark and blue and really stand out in this tannic water. But the thing about it is, a lot of these lakes are super clear. This past weekend I was fishing a place that, yeah, it has tannic water, there's a light stain to it, but it has like 7 to 9 feet of visibility on a good day. So I've switched up my bait colors and I'm throwing a lot more natural stuff from what I normally do in situations like this, and I find that I'm catching a lot more fish. Now I've also been throwing stick baits and swim baits in low pressure lakes, or a low pressure lake I should say, so maybe it's just the fact that I'm just throwing stuff and they're eating it. Who knows? But that's one of those little things that I think might be a little bit more myth than fact. The dark colors in this tannic water. I really like watermelon. It's a darker natural color. It's not black and blue. It's not June bug. It's not something that's not natural. So I'm going to stick with that for a little while and see where that takes me. I noticed the same thing even at lakes with less visibility. So I think I'm going to keep sticking to that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here now. So throwing natural baits, natural colors, low pressure lakes, easy fish catches for the most part. Not great, big, huge, quality fish catches, but easy fish catches. So yeah, thanks for checking it out. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.
Easily unsettling, constantly meddling, breaking the bank of knowledge incessantly.